night. This Christmas Eve, a group of local families came together to help the victims of the Portola fire. The Barclay family lost everything, including all their Christmas presents. But one man's actions rallied the support of the community to help. KOLO 8 News Now's Chris Buckley has more about a very special Santa flight.
Kendra, flight paramedic Will Goodrich was originally going to drive the gifts to Sacramento, but when word got out about his mission to help a family in need, support came pouring in from all over the country. His company donated one of their planes, pilot Jim Lamont donated his time, and gifts came from places as far away as New York. It turns out the Goodrich family experienced some kindness about a year and a half ago, and today they paid it forward.
Earlier this week, this plane transported the people injured in a deadly fire. That's how flight paramedic Will Goodrich met the Barclay family.
When I was flying the mother over to Sacramento, I was kind of talking to her about what had gone on, and I knew it was Christmas time, and I just asked her what she was ready for Christmas. And she said, yeah, she was, and I kind of picked at her. I didn't want to pick too much because of what had gone on, but I asked her some of the gifts that she had lost, and so I was blessed with a great idea from Bob.
He took up a collection and raised thousands of dollars to buy the same presents lost in the fire.
The day after the tragedy, I was sitting in my office working, and Will came walking by. I saw him walk past my office door, and he was wearing a shirt and a tie, and he's normally in his flight suit. And so that immediately caught my attention, and I asked him what he was up to, and he had a jar of money in his hand. And I asked him where he got the first donations because the jar was already half full. And he said that he and his wife and his children had pitched in the first several hundred to get the pot going.
Turns out there was a story behind the jar.
Merry Christmas. A year and a half ago, I had experienced a job loss, and a jar of money showed up on our porch with over $400 in it, and a book titled The Christmas Jar. And basically that's kind of where we got the idea for this. And over the last year and a half we've been saving up, and honestly it's only been pocket change that's been in there, and I wanted to fill that up, and I really wanted to use it this year because we weren't able to last Christmas.
So Christmas Eve, the families of those making the flight loaded up this American Medflight plane with presents.
When they called me up to make the flight, it just seemed like the right thing to do.
And these elves delivered them to Shriners Hospital in Sacramento. Family members say the children's burns are healing, and they're in good spirits.
They're good kids, and they're excited. They are very excited. They're excited to be together and that they're all going to be okay, and so they're very thankful.
It just stretches across the country here, and the message is just good tidings of great joy.
A fund has been set up for the Barclay family at Plumas Bank in Portola. The American Medflight crew is donating what was left over after they bought all those presents to that fund. And all the people who got on that plane this morning said they couldn't think of a better way to spend Christmas Eve. Kendra.